Hey everybody, I'm live. I love going live. It's one of my favorite things. So anyway, I'm fixing to go over onto my Hemp channel and put in a video, but as a lot of you have not went over there yet and subscribed, naughty, I wanted to tell y'all you got to go over there. You got to subscribe. It's how to make making it with Hemp. Making it with Hemp. I've got some videos over there that I took off of this channel and put them over there for safety. And so anyway, I've got a few little things over here I want to show you, and it's all about taking care of Fido too, right? With some, and so we're discussing how these things function, and if you might like to purchase some. Over on the other channel, we can go in much more detail without fear of the whole Big Brother YouTube program, where they hired 5,000 people to start censoring us creators and telling us what to do, deleting our content and giving people strikes on their accounts, and calling them drug dealers and yeah. That's where the water goes.
I've only made coffee once.
Oh yeah, she says she's only made coffee once. She says, "Is this where the water goes? Where these holes are?" Yeah. Hey Cheryl, you make coffee at home?
No.
You don't make coffee at home?
My husband makes it by the cup if he wants it.
Uh-oh. We gotta get her some coffee. We gotta put some fun things in it. She's ticky.
Yep.
She's ticky. Give me a frog. I'll eat it. Look at her.
I gotta go now though.
But she says, but she managed it. All right. She managed it. Today, we're gonna be making CBD balm. And then we're also going to be making, see, what else is it? We got a bunch of them. We got a lid and package up. Wholesale orders going out. But there's something else we're supposed to make today. Weren't we supposed to make something else today?
You mentioned beer soap.
Oh, yeah, I got classes tonight. Woo! We're having problems with the payment platform on that one. And it could be that I duplicated it and I need to clear, you know, because I just let so many people come to the one time, you know, and I just need to clear that out of the icon. So I just got here. I just found out there was problems this morning right before I left, and sorry about that. Phone calls coming in. Oh, I thought I made it go away. Oh, I didn't make it go away. We're stuck with that ringing. I'm sorry. Okay, so anyway, over the wonderful ringing sound, I have something really fun I made. Where's my box at? My box with all my stuff I brought in from the car.
Oh, it's on.
Okay. Would you set that on the gray table so I can reach something out of it without having to leave the camera forever? We have to do something new. I'm gonna let you watch. It's how we took care of a problem. We had some thievery going on, and we hadn't got our cameras up. And so finally we got our cameras up in the front. And the cameras that were up in the front captured it. But somebody just walked right through. I had just opened up a box of product, just left it back here where I thought it was safe. And somebody just come in and loaded their pockets full of it and just walked right out the door. It's the craziest thing. Hey, Cheryl, show them how you do that again. All right, show them the way out now. No, she hit it with her head. I seen her do it. It's just a little bounce.
Hit my neck.
Yeah, it's a little bounce out of the way. Flip it around. What does it say?
Employees only. Do
Yeah.
not enter.
And you can't be confused because I put it eye level. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a thief. So if anything, if somebody's confused about whether they should go back here, and then they get back here, and then they see hundreds of dollars worth of products back here on the counter that's just been pulled out of a box, they won't decide to buy it, to take it with them without paying, maybe, right? And then we're putting the thing in front of it too, right?
Yeah.
Show them how that works. And Steve's gonna make me a gate. Now this is a little cart that's from like the first ever salt mill in Fort Payne that I cabbaged off the side of the road. Push it. So when you want to get in, that's the procedure, right? Come on, let's show them. She's practicing. Yeah, and then she goes in, and then when you want to leave, what do you do?
Push it back out of the way.
She has to push it back out of the way, but she can't leave it open. You know why, don't you? Because she'll forget to close it, and then somebody will decide that they want to make a dash back here, right? I know they still, but you know the only thing is it was a free gift to me from a salesman, and that's what makes it so rough too. You know, it was a free gift. At least they chose to sell something that I hadn't paid for, because we stay afloat because I pay for stuff and then I sell it, you know, and I don't use credit cards, and I can't afford to, you know, just dismiss something. You know, everything's got to be tangible, you know, invested money, and it's going to move out of here and come back in my pocket, and then I'm going to buy more. And if I'm using a credit card, next thing you know, you got $50,000 worth of credit debt to a store that's not actually making you any money. It's making you credit debt. So this is a cash only business, honey. Cash only. If I can't afford it, we ain't getting it. I got this shirt for $4 at the thrift store. We are determined to keep this place afloat and making money. And because we just added a new employee here for a full-time position, you know, for us, that's dangerous. Now I'm paying 2 people. When I started this business, it was just me in the other store. I worked 6 days a week. On the day off that I got, which was Sunday, I fled the place and didn't want to see it for days, but I had to be back the next morning. So anyway, so I worked nonstop all by myself, all the hours, no help except for the occasional Bridget help or something. And I couldn't afford an employee except for on Mondays, and that was just 1 day a week, and I'd been working her for 1 day a week for years at the house. So she came in for her 1 day, but that was it. I got help making soap, but when it come to the retail side, it was me against the world. So we just slowly built the place up until finally I could afford 1 employee. So I've kept 1 employee now for years. But in 2019, we're going to go for 2. Now that's enough for a car payment. So if you got a car payment extra coming out every week, that hits your pocketbook. So as a store owner, I have to be able to keep a hold of my possessions so that I can pay her and her family won't starve to death. You know, so these little things are done as a provisionary measures, and new cameras that actually goes, it follows you cameras. So like when you move around back here, the little camera will be going, oh, she's over here. Oh, she's over there. And I think that right there too would make a person slightly skeptical as to whether they wish to be back here or not when they already knew they weren't supposed to. We've just got 3 cameras up top put on up front, and now we're going to put them on the back or the sides. But anyway, I think, is that a customer or is that you? Okay, you gonna let me know if it's a customer. Okay, so we've got a new docking station right over here. Look at this. It is for our circuit, they call it. And we've been making stickers for the store. We're having so much fun, but we're a little agitated in them because they're making me try to buy stuff every now and then just to print something. I don't know how that all goes, but I've got to get on customer service with them. And look, our Essential Depot trays are still working great with our Life soapy hack of this cabinet that we got from the Sears store when they were closing and going out of business. Make sure you go back and see that video, and make sure you go to Sears and look around the buildings and the dumpsters, see if they're still selling any kind of equipment, because I mean, Sears, there's one everywhere, right? I mean, they're in all the bigger cities, so you know, go check them out. I was told by the gentleman I bought this one from. He said, what we don't sell, we're going to put in the dumpster. He said, because we got to be out of this building at a certain time. So looking around the dumpsters, because I think it might be too late to still actually buy one from them, because I think the period of time they had to sell off all the stock was just until January 1st. But in any case, so yesterday you might have been on KimberlyMacNut.com, or you might have been on my timeline, Kimberly Phillips MacNut Hose. I went yesterday and I made myself a tincture. And I'm going to be talking about that on another video on the other channel. And so that's why you've got to get over there and you've got to subscribe so you don't miss all this wonderful stuff. So this right here is my first ever hemp tincture, making it myself from scratch. And I can tell you why I was able to legally do that in Tennessee, but I wasn't able to legally do this in Alabama. So I fled to Tennessee yesterday and made this, and I worked up a video showing how I did it, and I'm working on that. We're going to have classes showing how to do this. And yeah, you're saying you couldn't do it in Alabama. How are you going to do a class to teach people how to do it? Well, I'll just go get another herb, and I'll do it out of that herb. You can do it out of hemp if it's legal to be a producer for your own purposes. Now, this is for my own purposes. I can never take a drop of this and sell it to somebody else because I legally made this for my own personal use in Tennessee. If it had not been for personal use, I would have had to have gotten a producer's license in Tennessee. But in any case, if y'all want to learn about how to find out what you can do and can't do in your state, you got to go over to my other channel. Is Miss Hillary putting any is she giving us links to over there? Y'all got to get over there. Y'all got to subscribe. Let's see if she has. She says, good morning. Oh yeah, there she is. Live classes will be, that's right, tonight we're gonna have live classes that we're still working on liquid soap. I have got goat's milk out. I have got carrots waiting to be processed and a whole beer in the store for tonight's classes. And so if you want to be a part of that, as I said, I've got to open up my computer and figure out what's going with one of my PayPal icons to add to cart for that class. But I'm going to go do it. We've got 2 or 3 people waiting on me, and I'm sorry. And so anyway, so I'm just so happy to be going live. But I want to talk to you about something that I can't talk to you well about on this channel because YouTube's crazy. And I have all my grandbaby's videos on here, and videos when I just started out, and videos with me and Randy in it when we were still together, and videos of me and Steve. It's like a chronology of my life for years, and I don't want to risk it. So, and I know there's people that want to take it away from me because they're just, I don't know, we call them haters, don't we? I mean, how can somebody hate and just live that way forever? You'd think that I feel so sorry for them. They must be in such horrible shape, you know, to be so awful to other people. And I pray for them, you know, because I feel like, you know, I'm giving them the fuel to make their condition worse, you know, so they got more karma chasing them. But in any case, we'll go off for that one. So anyway, so I want to talk to you about that, and I want to talk to you about the rules about hemp and what you can buy and where you can buy it and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to be doing classes, so y'all got to go over there. And I bet you there's some of y'all people that's not even subscribed to this channel, because I found out I had 74,000 people that watched one of my videos several of my videos. No, was that? Oh no, that was just my watch time. My all over watch time on my channel. 72 or 74,000 people watched my channel last month, but wasn't a subscriber. You gotta subscribe. You gotta hit the little subscribe button and then hit the bell so you'll get notifications, and then go over there on that new channel and do the same thing. Because what's Kimberly trying to do? She's trying to matter. She wants to matter to YouTube, because they seem to don't think that a creator really matters till they hit 100,000 subscribers, which is really sad, because we all just having a fine time just the way we are. But that way I'll them. I'll also have the ability to do a few more things on YouTube, and I'll be able to communicate better with them because they'll give me more options for communication. So I'm trying to matter. So please hit the subscribe button. I've got so much to tell you. It's so little time. Anyway, so tonight is class, and the night after that is class. If you want to go to soapykisses.com, and Hillary's going to put a link to that as soon as she hears me say it. And then we have the other Hemp channel where we can put our videos, and if they decide that we're all, you know, desperados and that channel needs to be put down, at least to have a copy of all my videos, and I can just load them right back up on another channel because they're crazy. They hired 5,000 people and they trained them for 2 weeks, and then they put them forward to searching through YouTube, deleting channels and giving out strikes and deleting channels. And the biggest problem was that deleting channels. I mean, you know, they can give you a little email about one of your videos and ask you to, you know, help them out with it and whatnot. But it's when they just start deleting channels. They deleted the largest marijuana channel on YouTube. I don't know how much money that man may have brought him, but it was the very first channel that was ever created when Colorado went legal. And it's gone. It just ain't there no more. And it ain't right. So I don't know what he's doing to try to get his channel back, but I sure do feel sorry for him, and I don't want it to happen to me. All right, so if you want to hear more about hemp and CBD and tinctures, and if you want to hear about these wonderful pet meds that can help your pet not suffer from the wobbles from arthritis, or the slow go, or the I don't want to go out and pee, it's cold out there, Mama, and besides, my joints are stiff. If you got some of that going on, come over to the other channel, and Hillary will be putting a link to that in there momentarily. All right, so I got to get going. I'm going to go set me up a herb, what do you call it, tincture station, and get some more things situated here at the store. But right now, we're going over to Make It With Hemp right here on YouTube. Bye, guys. Thank you so much, Hillary, for putting the links in. Oh, yeah. Them thieves, right? You have pet meds for your babies? You like them? Well, I tell you, I have a couple of complaints. I'm got a couple, so I'd really love to hear your point of view when we get over to the other channel, because there's a couple of things that I'm just not really good on this bottle stuff. But then I don't know everything about dogs, and I'm sure they did some research, but I just see something like that makes me not like them for a reason. You know what the big reason is? It's because I'm worried it's going to hinder the sale. So let's see if it does. Come on over there and we'll chat about it. All right, so let's go over to Make It With Hemp.